Oh boy. I hope, I hope that you saw my notice that I had some stuff going on and wasn't able to just get right in here. I'm not going to go into it right now, but I just had some personal, let me adjust my cape, my superhero witch cape. Let's just say I was out doing superhero stuff again. Um, and then I was so ungrounded that I made a total freaking mess of my kitchen. So whoever is left here, I appreciate you waiting for me to get here. Or if you couldn't wait, that's okay. There's Project Skyfalls. Thanks. Oh, you want a card? Okay. Let me get started writing people down. That it looks like Alexander, Chloe, Gemini, and Project. Okay. Anybody else still here? 5. Okay. Okay, Mark is here. Mr. Spark is here. Is anybody else here still? Gemini, Jiminy is here. Okay, Jiminy, Jim, and Mr. Spark, who will tell us the odds, I'm sure. And hopefully Alexander shows up again. But okay, so Chloe, and Chloe was here. Okay, Chloe and Alexander were here, but Gemini is here. So I tell you what we'll do is we'll start with Jiminy. And well, thank you. Thank you, my stripy outfit. And I could not find my freaking everyday witch deck anywhere. It's just gone. It'll show up. I'm sure it'll show up, but it's not around. So by that, I've got to take it that I'm going to use something else. That is not the deck I'm going to use tonight. So, well, we did use it once, and it was actually a pretty nice deck. So I'm going to use just a combination of things. And tonight is going to be a very special night because I'm going to use, let's see, maybe I will use the pagan cats. Yeah, that's a good one. We will use the pagan kitties for tonight. And we will also use, oh, I know, we still haven't busted out the Starman Tarot. And I have story cubes. And when I'm sure everybody is back in, I'm going to start a time for Timu. Okay. Please send me a light winter in Seattle. Okay. We'll try. We'll tell them that you want that, and we'll see. Just remind me, because I've had a lot on my plate lately. It's a wild time. It's almost like everything's trying to happen because it's the end. This is the end, my friend. This is the end of the new year for the witches, for the in to certain pagan beliefs. So this is New Year's, that we're heading up for here tomorrow, and so we're getting ready for the New Year's, and then of course the first is All Saints Day. So supposedly that's when the corridor closes for the stuff that is, shall we say, effed up. Okay. So they're trying to get everything in that they can at the last minute, but I just keep getting rid of them. Just keep kicking them out. It's like, you know what? If you're some kind of annoying spirit thing and you come up across me, then you must want to end for good because I have no patience. No patience, really. I have no patience. No patience with them anymore. I'll just yeet you through a portal and not think twice. So just a fair warning, come to my door, come to my window, and you are not a positive thing. You shall be yeeted right out of this existence, okay? Right out of this realm, and because we're leaving that. We're leaving that crap, all that crap. I got some news on that too, and I'm going to be doing that probably Wednesday. I'm going to be talking maybe a little, I don't know, maybe tonight might be Wednesday, a little more information on the Matrix and how to get the F out. Okay? Because I know y'all thinking about how we get the F out of the Matrix. And how close are we, and on and on. So I got some info. So that's coming up. Then also, like I said, I got the Goddess Guide Me that you get a freebie. If we'll have some trivia questions, and the first person to answer correctly gets a free Goddess Guide Me reading. And then we're going to have another question, and the first person to answer right gets dice. A whole 9 story cubes dice story. So I thought that was kind of fun for change, and so it'll be kind of like fun and games. We're having a pate, so burn them if you got them, right? And drink it if you got it. I got me some. It got me a sort of some kind of a mudslide here. Basically, mudslide mixed chocolate milk, Bailey's whipped cream, and a little bit of Lady Bly. Pretty good. And a lot of ice. So, and then I got myself something I've been hankering for. Cheese corn! Cheese corn! Yay! I wish I could pass it out to the class. I actually got some cheese corn. For a gift. For free. Somebody gave me some cheese corn. So I'm so happy. I'm way more happy than I should be over this. But I better put the twist tie on or it'll be all over the place. Because that's the way it's been today. Everything's just been woo-hoo, flying all over the place today. Okay. Ginger tea. Oh, ginger and honey tea. Oh, yum. Yes, absolutely. Ginger and honey tea. Very good. With lemon. Oh, yes, that's very good for your throat. Very good. I drink a lot of ginger tea. I really do. Anti-inflammatory. Very good for you. Okay, so let's see if the cats are talking to me tonight. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hey, kitties, are you ready to talk tonight? Are you talking to me? Are you speaking to me, pagan cats? I know my little kitty is running around doing something or other. Okay, pagan cats are. We have got the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of early stage prosperity. Well, that's pretty good. So, uh, okay, that's a positive card. Let's see how the Starman deck is doing. Starman deck gonna talk to me. Oh, green tea is good too. Oh yeah, lemon's good. Y'all are very smart. You're doing stuff that's good for you. I'm flabbergasted. No, I'm not. I'm not really. I know you guys. You guys are pretty bright. You don't know how many people I run into though that don't know jack squat about taking care of themselves. But you guys are way more up on that than most people. Starman Taro. Okay. Let's see how it's doing. Hey, Starman Tarot, you ready? I've had you for a little while. David, you around here somewhere? You ready to talk? Your cards going to be talking. Oh, and it flipped right over. 10 of Wands. Ooh, 10 of Wands. And I can't remember what that means right now. You're not talking to me. Well, let's see. 10 of Wands. Wands is fire, energy. And 10 of Wands is the beginning of a new cycle. And I am hot. When you're hot, you're hot. So has this something to do with 10 of Wands? I don't know if I'm quite ready for the Starman Tarot. The imagery is very bizarre, but what would you expect? I don't know. I may not be able to do that yet tonight. I think I might go back. Let's see. We had some oracles too. What oracles do we have around here? Oh, heck. I know what we haven't done for the longest time, and it's really cool. Let me see if I have the little bag of cards that goes with it, because this is something different for you. Where's the little bag of cards? But I'm not finding anything tonight. What the heck? It's like everything that I've had like right next to me, and it's just like vanishing. It's just like boop, it's not existent. Everything. Well, wait a minute. Let me put on my gloves here. Put on my special gloves. There you go. Ooh. Okay, maybe wave my wand. Wait, I have to wave my wand. Maybe some stuff will show up. Or maybe we're just going to do dice tonight. Okay. Now, something's going to show up. I don't know what gets into these cards sometimes. I don't know what gets into my physical objects that just kind of take off on their own. Don't make, okay, that I can't find either. Well, that's lovely. So if I can't find anything, what can I find? What is speaking to me today? What does want to be found? Because there has to be. I have like a number of decks here. Mean to tell me nothing? Well, I shouldn't be, like I said, I shouldn't be surprised today. It's just been that weird. It's just been that weird. Kind of chaotic. What do we have? Starseed Oracle. Okay, Starseed Oracle. Okay, we're gonna do Starseed Oracle and a cube. Okay. Ooh, I think I'll give you a cube from each set. How's that? Starseed Oracle and a cube from each set. Okay, and Mark, and did anybody? Gladys Q came in. Kravitz. Okay. That's how I'm going to do it. And the first to come in was Alexander the Ganja Shaman. Alexander the Ganja Shaman. And this reading is for you, Alexander. Still here? Haven't seen Big Justin. Yeah, maybe he did. How you doing? And where did Chloe go? Oh, hello, Razzie. That's my cat-in-law. My daughter-in-law. She and Cowboy kind of have a thing going on. They've got a thing going on. Cowboy, your girlfriend's in here. He's eating. Of course, that's going to take precedent, right? He's a cat. Then he'll be in. He was in here earlier. Okay. Yeah, what the heck happened to Big Justin? Oh, Scotty! Maybe he got himself arrested. Or who knows? Maybe he got a girlfriend. Who knows? I don't know. Down, down, down in that burning ring of fire. Is Alexander here? If Alexander is not here, I will start with Jumpin' Gemini, because I don't see Chloe either. Alexander, are you here? Give you a minute. I'll tell you what. Oh, and Michelle Canfrey. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on the intro for a minute here and let people come in. Okay? We're going to give them a chance to come in. right, and Michelle Canham Free. Okay. Yeah, where did Alexander go? Okay, he still isn't back. Okay. Well, we'll catch them two up, okay? We'll start with Gemini, because Gemini's here. I just saw her. So we're starting with Gemini. Jumpin' Gemini, that busy woman. In one of my sea stars. Gemini, this reading is for you. Starseed deck, and y'all are starseeds, or you probably would not be here. I may try to read the Starman one later, but it's a very strange deck, let me tell you. I guess you should expect that. But anyway, Gemini. Yimpin' Yiminy, it's like you got the love. Hey, Darian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Okay. You got the love. You got the love. You got the love. Where is the love? Well, hey, Darian, I believe that might be some kind of star seed. I don't know anything about the Hedarians, but if you do, we'd love to hear about it. Hear from Alpha Centauri. Well, good for you. Okay. Codependency and boundaries. And you got the love. It seems to me like what you're going to be dealing with for a little while, Gemini, is making sure that you have firm boundaries in place, because it sort of sounds like somebody's going to try and push them a little bit. Okay. And this may not just be physical people. This may be from the spirit realm. And I don't think this is going to last much longer. Like I said, I think by Wednesday, things are going to start to look different and clear up. And there is, by the way, Jiminy, there is your son-in-law. He's up here. Come here. Show off. Show off how handsome you are. He's pretty handsome, you know. Look at him. There he is. Looking like a king, looking over his domain there. You want to look at your fans? They're up here. They're not down. He's a cat. Yeah, you know how it is. If something catches their attention, they're like. But he's no longer freaking out because of this room. So we got rid of that thing, and we got rid of the things outside. So we're done with that, and he's perfectly happy being in this room again now. But he's kind of aimed over in that corner, like he's just keeping watch, just in case. Okay, so Gemini, this is your card. And there are a lot of people involved there. And I'm just getting it for a little while, and see, some of them are transparent. So I'm thinking some of them are not on the physical plane. So some of these things that you're going to be dealing with, you're going to be dealing with some codependency issues. And of course, we know that every single one of us came into a codependent family. So there is absolutely no surprises there, right? So probably you're going to be dealing with some codependency family issues. That's my guess. And you're going to need to set some boundaries, but also I think in the spirit realm. So that is your card. So that is your card. What is your quest? What is the airspeed velocity of laden swallow? African or European? I don't know that. Mm-hmm. And I am going to pick for you the Fantasia. Fantasia. A lock? Isn't that interesting? Yes, yes. That goes with the card. Boundaries. It goes perfectly with the card. Make sure that your domain is locked up tight because they've got one more day to screw around and then it's like kaboom. Okay, they have to be gone. Okay, because we've got our family coming in. So our family will be coming in starting the 1st. Yeah, even the law of attraction is upside down, right? Opposites attract. Well, that's what magnetism is, isn't it? Amber. Hello, Amber Dawn. Doggone it about Chloe, though, in here. I just came up with a name for Chloe. Can't count as Chloe, she's a killer G. Shamanic G. Count as Chloe. And she's missing it all by not being here. She was here earlier, though. That's my bad, but couldn't help it. I don't actually like the opposing energy, but it still sticks anyway. It still is attracted to you anyway. I know. Ah. Oh, your sweet dog of 10 years died Saturday. I'm really sorry to hear that, Gladys. Yeah, but somehow, even though, I'm not either. I'm not fond of it either. For the last few years, no, I'm not a fan of the opposite, people who are the opposite, obstinate. Yeah. So, okay, Skyfalls is here. So we got a lock, and that is just like making double sure, Jim Jiminy, that you got that you're locked, that your place is locked down, and that your boundaries are tight. And that is both spiritual and physical. Or at least that's what I'm getting. Okay. That is Gemini, and she's not answering. Well, if she comes back, she's going to have to play it back. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't go on forever like that. Okay, star seeds. Let's just roll with it, baby. Roll with it, baby. Project Skyfalls. Okay, you are next. Skyfalls. So this reading is for you. This bud's for you. Yeah. You had a last great road trip. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. It's very hard to lose a, a pet that's like losing a member of the family. It isn't losing a member of the family. It is a best beast. She'll visit. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Mark Ark Spark. Mark Spark. Mark Spark. Kind of sound like the Swedish chef from Muppets. Mark the Ark Spark. Okay. Let us look into Project Skyfall's cards, shall we? Project, this is your reading with the Starseed Oracle. Okay. Here we go. Here we go again. Okay. Ooh. And your card is Portal. Well, doors are opening. You decide rewards and wild card. Well, that sounds awesome. Ah, Project Skyfalls. It sounds like you might have hit the jackpot. Yes. Mm. Doors are opening. You decide rewards, wild card. What does that mean to you? Does that mean roll the dice? Oh, yes, we're going to give you some dice. But does that mean roll the dice? Does that mean play the lottery? Does that mean something? Well, something new is coming to you. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Okay. Yeah, jackpot. So something good. Portal. It. Oh, it's looking good. Something's coming. That's a damn good card. I want that card. I want that. But it's your card. Maybe it'll be my card later. Mark Arc Spark. No. Oh, sorry. Project Skyfalls. We haven't finished. We got to give you a dice. And let me see. I'm going to give you one from the original. Going to give you a cube from the original dice set. What? Interesting. It's a word bubble. And it's open. It's empty. There's no words in there. There are no words. But it has to do with something somebody says. Okay? So you're going to hear something. That is a word bubble. To go with that card. Okay? And so doors are opening. You decide rewards and wild card. Something is said or something you say. Okay? Weird, an empty word bubble. And then he said, let me know what that's about, man. That sounds interesting. Well, what he said. What are you trying to get in touch with him about his car insurance? No? Good. What do you need, baby? Thank goodness. For a minute there, I was worried. There he is. Oh, you're just chilling. Okay. Okay, well, Project Skyfalls. That's a freaking interesting reading. I want to hear what happens. I got to hear the rest of that story when it happens, okay? We're going to hear about it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well then, Mark, before before we do Mark, we're going to do Alexander. Yes, it is very interesting. I want to know what's going on with that. But it's an opportunity of some kind. Mm. And if it is the lottery, don't forget the little people that you met along the way. Okay, Alexander the Ganja Shaman, as this is your reading. Oops. How did I manage to do that? But I did. Somehow I did. Oh, yes, I did. Somehow I cut the deck in the wrong way and ended up with half of them facing one way and half of them facing the other way. That's very interesting. Okay, Alexander. This reading is for Alexander. And what do you want to tell Alexander? What does he need to know? What does he need to know? Highest and best guidance are saying, whoa, Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Well, I'm sure he got the higher part right. Higher learning. Mm. Is somebody coming to Earth? Interesting. Earth School, which is what this place is. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Interesting. So, you're going to be embarking upon maybe a new field of study. It's going to lead to some soul growth and some higher learning. And I'm sure in Alexander's case, we're pretty well aware of what the higher learning is going to be about. But anyway, Earth School, that's a beautiful card, really. Um, so Earth School, and we will give you a dice from the Fantasia dice. And what the heck is that thing? Still trying to figure out what the heck it is. Oh, it is like a Greek temple on top of a mountain. Interesting, I think. Yeah, up in the clouds. Well, that is a higher perspective, isn't it? And we know that it wasn't really exactly on top of a mountain, was it? It was sort of really up in on a ship or on a floating platform. That was where they really dwelled. And there it is, up on a cloud. Huh. Wow, that is higher learning. Well, Alexander, you definitely got to tell us what's gonna happen. You definitely got to tell us what happens in this is, yeah, I want to hear this story. Hmm. Wow. Okay. That's really cool. So far, the readings are like really, really cool. I don't know exactly what that means, but that is definitely something, definitely higher learning. Okay, Mark Arkspark. Mark Arkspark. Mm-hmm. Mark Arkspark, this is for you. Sparky. Mr. Spark. Spark to Kirk. Spark to Cork. Cork. Cork to Spurk. Anyway, I almost said spark to cock, but that wouldn't work. Let's see. Fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites, the extremes of life. Fall into my arms. That is a demonstration of trust, basically. Surrender and holding the opposites, extremes of life. It's a time when you're going to have some trust. Things might get some sort of extreme. And you're going to have some trust about it and just surrender and roll with the changes. And realize that the universe is going to be there to catch you. I mean, you have friends, family, and your own higher self. You have your guides and angels, and they're all there to catch you. So don't be worried or afraid when maybe you're going through extremes or you have to do something extreme. And let's see what the story cubes say. The die. Rolling, rolling the tumbling die. Oh, kind of a disappointed face. Not that happy. Okay. It's a situation where you're just going to have some trust. Not particularly a thrilling or happy situation, maybe. Maybe there's some disappointment. But I have a feeling it's going to look like one thing because it says holding the opposites, where it's going to look like something and turn out to be something else. Where there's going to be some kind of a situation that looks like something and it turns into something else. But in order for it to turn into something else, you kind of got to go with the flow. Do I know precisely what that is? No, but I'm just reading the energy. Okay. So, but at first, yeah, it looks like it's going to look kind of disappointing. But then again, it is also a card of you've got energies around you that are going to catch you. So don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of does to me too, Mark. It kind of sounds like that. Gladys Q. Kravitz. This next one is for you. Yeah, I think we're all going to have to do that, as we're all going to have to realize I keep getting told the worse it looks, the better it is. The worse it looks, the closer you are. Okay. because we're going to have to just go with the flow as it moves up in frequency, and other people are going to choose to stay behind. I am going with the flow. I've stayed here this long to help people make a good choice. But I am heading off with New Earth because it sounds pretty wonderful. We have gotten some messages back from people who actually remote viewed or actually visited New Earth, and it sounds really, really fun. So I even found out what the different ways of moving and traveling are. That's going to be interesting. You guys are going to love this. So we'll talk about it. Okay. Probably Wednesday I'll go into more depth, but yeah, it's going to be cool, guys. You know, some of us have stayed a little longer because we want to kind of give people a chance right up to the minute. But I think next year is when things are really going to be changing seriously. And matter of fact, I think we're in it right now. We're in it. Here goes the card. And as I'm talking about that, Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So basically, my friends, look at that. Okay. Our star brothers are here with us, already in our skies, waiting and here to help. Okay. We're not alone. Protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. As I'm saying that. Okay. Now, probably when I make the transition, there'll be people who will think I've died. Interesting thing is, there's some people who already think I died. There's some people who heard I died. I ran into somebody at the farmer's market who said, Ocean, oh, you're alive. I'd heard you died. Somebody told me you died. It's like, really? Isn't that interesting? Maybe I'm just not in their reality anymore. And they think I died. But news of my death is greatly exaggerated, as Mark Twain once said. Mark Twain said a lot of cool things. So, anyway, oh, hey, I'm going to take a dice to go with that message. Caveman. Primitive people. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, I guess that's self-explanatory. Wow. Huh. Kind of caveman. Gladys, this is your reading. This is your card. Right. Reports of my death are greatly exaggerated. Who pissed Scotty off? Hope it wasn't me. I love Scotty. I love the pantless one. Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, Gladys Q. Kravitz, as she's known around these parts. This is for you. Hmm. You're not for everyone. I love that card. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north, and realize you're not for everyone. Well, I think that goes for most of us. I think most of us can embrace this card, right? I love that card. You're not for everyone. oh, oh, that's a great card, Gladys. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad? Come on, you know you are. You knew that and you're glad about it. I know that about myself and I'm glad about it. I don't want to be for everybody. Yeah, let your freak flag fly, folks. Uh-huh. Weirdos United. Weird Pride. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me. Tarot Destroyer. Gee, it's a good thing we don't have any tarot cards tonight, or they might get destroyed. But no. Let me put you down. Let me put you down. Your dress funny and your feet smell. Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant. I meant to write you down. I'm acting very strange tonight, but realize what I've been drinking. It's a party, remember? Anyway, Tarot Destroyer. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did I give you 2? No, the one before that was just from what I was saying, love. What I was talking about, and it just fell out. And I think it was in reference to what I was talking about, but it probably is in reference to all of us. Trees. The card that goes with that is it's trees, and it looks like what is that under the trees? I'm not sure what that is. Looks like there might be something under the trees. It almost looks like a crescent under the trees. I have no idea what the crescent part is, but maybe you can tell. Maybe it's supposed to be like a little stream through the trees out in the wilderness. And I think you need to go and visit nature, be out with the trees and talk to the trees. And I think nature has something for you. Okay. Maybe somewhere with a little stream running through it, and you're not for everyone. Okay. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north, it says. And get out among the trees, get out in nature, and get out in the woods. Who knows? Maybe a Bigfoot will mind speak you, or maybe a wood nymph will talk to you, or maybe a dryad, or maybe it'll just be relaxing in some way. But anyway, that is definitely a forest. So, for rest, go to the forest for rest. Okay, and embrace your weirdness. And it's a great card. Go out and be weird. And the trees they communicate among themselves. So, and it might also be saying, go out and be with some more that are like you. You're not for everybody, but you are for people who are more like you. Um, so, Gladys Q, that is your reading. And I think it's quite fitting, and I am so warm. And that is interesting. Wow. Either it's the booze or something is going on energy wise. I'm not sure. There's a little bit of booze in there. Not a whole lot because I watered it way down with ice and milk and hmm. Um Michelle, Canum Free. Are you here? Hmm. Might be the booze. Be weird, check. No problem at all, right? For most of y'all, it is a pretty easy request. Well, that's very nice, Wilma. That's very kind of her. I wouldn't be that nice. But then again, I wouldn't be in an alligator feeding contest. But I guess we all make our contributions in our own way. And she made a contribution that I would not want to make. Nope. I'm sorry, but if that alligator ate my toes, it would be become my boots. I'm mean that way. It's like, no, you don't. No, I'd probably just eat it through a portal. Wouldn't do that either. Um, okay, well, Ma, you are number 10. And we are all the way up to Michelle Canham Free. And where is Michelle Canham Free? January 14th is Brother's Day, a day to celebrate brotherhood with your brother. And since you only have a half brother, we can only celebrate for 12 hours. Well, there you go. I don't know that that's the way it works, Wilma. But hey, each to their own. So I don't think that's quite the way it works, though. So, but we'll see. I have no brothers except the ones in here. So, Michelle Cannon Free, I'm giving you a minute. I'm vamping until you get your ass back here, bitch. No, I'm kidding. Who was it that said, I think it was Dolly who said she lived in Ohio a little while. We're ballsy and foul mouthed and some of the best people, kindest people, kind hearted people. Yeah, it's true. We're ballsy, foul mouthed, and kind hearted. That's fairly accurate. But my response was, "What the fuck you talking about, bitch? You're still one of my favorite people, though." Anyway, where is Dolly? We got to summon up Dolly. Is she dilly dallying around somewhere? Okay, love. See you later, babe. Are you telling me your story of an extra testicle? Wasn't that like E.T. the extra testicle? I, you know, well, gee, if you marry the donee, wouldn't that be bigamy? I know it would be big of you, but maybe we should be big for a change. I don't know. Questions, philosophical questions. These questions. Ah, James Ortiz. James is such an Ortiz. He is a tease, James. James, you Ortiz. Ortizzy. Are you getting in an Ortizzy? Okay. Michelle, get him free. Mm-hmm. These nuts. Mine? Holy cow, mine are very, very tiny and atrophied when I was a baby in the womb. Because, we all start out with both, and then one set atrophies when the hormones start coming. So, but yeah, my nuts are very, very strong. Okay, I'm not going to repeat that, Wilma, but hey, that's a good one. By the way, how is Betty these days? I see you remarried. Marksburg. 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 Okay, Michelle Cannon-Free. Uh-huh. I don't know why I feel like really mixing these up. Really, really. Whoa. Okay, one has hopped out and volunteered. The messenger, a serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So it sounds like something is going to be coming into you, into your field, that is going to be bringing balance and awareness. Thank goodness, right? Am I right? Yeah, and in your case, boy, is that welcome to hear. Sirius energy, and most of the people from Sirius are blue. So that's kind of interesting. So Sirius, and they're usually nice people. The blue guys are generally pretty nice. Let's see. And your cube, Michelle, your cube is the eyeball. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy. Uh, um, is that the Illuminati eye? Those naughty Illuminati. Hmm. Somebody's watching. Messenger. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. And the eye. Hmm. I got a feeling this is your third eye. This might be your third eye opening, or something eye opening. Because I'm hearing eye opening. So either it's something that's very eye opening, or maybe your third eye is opening up. Maybe if it's already open, and maybe it's open more, bringing harmony and balance. Interesting. That's a very it's a beautiful card. That's a very nice message. Mm, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Hmm. Okay, Amber Dawn. This is your card. This is your reading. There you go. Okay. So we're spot on tonight. Amber Dawn. What have the cards to say? What have the guides? What has the universe? What has the knowingness and the higher self to say? The highest and best guides say, whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. And I would say, okay, the cetaceans, they come from Sirius too, I think. I think they're part of the Sirius energy. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Um, so the whales and orcas, and it's saying share your song and use the frequency of sound, diving deep. So, sing in the shower. Sing in the shower, my friend, and dive deep, and maybe be around water. Sounds like the whale and orca elders have something to say to you. Maybe you want to find one of those frequency videos and listen to a specific frequency. Maybe, or listen to some kind of music. Music's going to be important to you. And it's important for you to sing your song, share your song. Well, that's a good card. Here's the card. Here's how it looks. Share your song. Okay. And out of the die. Okay. Well, it's the kind of disappointed card, but it came up upside down. And I'm hearing turn that frown upside down. Turn the frown upside down. Once again, something that looks at first to be maybe disappointing, but later turns out to be better than you think. And with a lot of life, it's like that. So it's something that maybe has been disappointing, but soon you'll have a reason to smile. Or something will be disappointing, but then it will change to something more positive. Tarot Destroyer, this is for you. Chaley! Hey, Chaley. Okay. Shaylee, you're number 12. Okay. Taro Destroyer, this card is for you. What? Are they gone? Taro Destroyer is gone? It was just a troll. Oh, okay. F him. Okay. Moving on. Moving on to Wilma Jackson. Wilma. If you're still around. Wilma is feeling kind of funny. Okay, Wilma. She's here without Betty, but it's okay. And I thought those two had such a thing together. Okay. Earth. Learning how to be human. Wilma. Learning how to be human, huh? Ah, you've been passing, huh? Yeah, me too. In the world, but not of it. Kind of obvious what the meaning of that is, right? Passing for human. That's not that easy, really. Okay. Wilma, Vilma. Of course, there was the Wilma from Scooby-Doo. Vilma. And her dice is... What the F is that? Whoa! Oh, that is very weird. What the hell am I looking at? No, that's a spit roast. Wilma, what you been up to? Wilma, come on. We've seen that kind of porn before. Or have we? You, never mind. Okay. It is some kind of a carcass on a spit over a fire. Well, roasted. Okay, well, shall I say more? No. No, roasted. uh, okay, a roast. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty good, Wilma. And there's your card, just closer upper. So, Emmett. What is Emmett emitting? Emit. Emits. Okay, we did Vilma. Vilma. And we are going on to Jams or Tease. Who is a tease? Okay. This one is for James. This card is for James. I'm having way too much fun tonight with the cards and all, yeah. And it is the Golden Children. Ah, interesting. The Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Interesting. Either there is something like that in your life, or it will be, or are you returning? Are you the golden child, your inner child? Is this your inner child? Inner child, tenderness, and innocence. It's the inner child, probably, and innocence and rare gifts. So you do have some rare gifts that if you try a little tenderness with yourself and you might actually coax it out of yourself. You you have some rare gifts, apparently. Looks like there might gonna become known to you. But doing that inner child work, that's something we all need to do. Some of you might have noticed that I have let my inner child play a lot more than I used to on the show. And I think we need that. Okay, your cube. Your cube way down at the bottom is a parachute, I think. Yes, a parachute. So what color is your parachute? Remember that book? But a parachute, which is maybe something thrilling. That's skydiving. Maybe something thrilling, but you do have a chute. You're not going without a chute. Okay. And it's open. So this is a very, very good thing. And then this is the golden child, the inner child work. Okay. I guess you know what your job is going to be. You got to get in touch with that inner child, and I imagine where you are, that inner child has kind of been beat to hell, but somehow you have got to cater to it. And I think that's probably all of us. We all need that inner child. Or what's life? You need to bail, lull. Care to affirm or deny it? Okay. Well, we're coming to you right after Chaley. So let's give it a try. Yeah, we're going to need our inner child to get through. Chaley, this is for you. Well, at least the chute's open, and at least you have a chute, and it's not the backpack. Life is good. All paths lead home. That's a beautiful reading, Chaley. All paths lead home from wherever you are now. It doesn't matter. Eventually, all paths lead home. So it's going to be your choice. And it says inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. And it's kind of here we go. All paths lead home. That almost makes me want to cry. I hope so. I hope that's true. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So you got to be the authority. You've got to make the call and use your intuition. It's a beautiful card. These are beautiful cards. Really, I like them. And your dice. Your story cube is this one. What the heck is this thing? I have no idea what is this? Uh, I have no idea what this is. Wait a minute. It kind of looks, the one way, it kind of looks like a brain. The other way, it looks like somebody with a sword and a shield, maybe standing astride perhaps a monster of some sort. So, hero, you tell me. Is it that way? Or is it that way? Or is it maybe both? I kind of think maybe it's meant to be that way. So it's like, I think it's meant to be that way. I think it's sort of like you conquered something. And now all paths lead home. It's almost like you conquered something heroically. Hmm. That is a weird one. Very weird. Not very clear. But it's a story cube, so I guess you make your own story based on how you see it. Well, Chaley, that's a very interesting reading. So, you have an inner authority and you should go by it. Emmett, we're on you. Good. I'm glad. Emmett, it's your turn. Care to confirm or deny? Scary and good, good and scary. For Emmett. Yeah, those are interesting readings. Let's go for it. Let's see what do the highest and best guides want to tell you about that? I know I had some very interesting readings myself recently. Had two of them that are just kind of go together and they're wild. Really wild. What do you think I'm at? Tonight's a party. Very wild. Not exactly scary, though I guess in a way maybe a little bit. So here we go. This is for Emmett. Wow. Boom, boom. I'm going to keep you in suspense. Keeping you in suspense. And the card is no. The card is a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. It's happening, dude. So it's a happening. I would say that's confirmation. It's happening. Okay. Now let's see. This one. Hmm. Um, okay. I think it's a teepee. Yeah. It's a teepee. Um, Native American. This is a Native American home. I'm not sure what that will mean to you. Could mean something to do with Native Americans, something to do with a mobile home, a home that moves. They did move around, move these things around. Could be a Native American influence of some sort. But yeah, it's definitely a teepee with the flap open. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Well, there you go. Maybe you got a little teepee waiting for you on New Earth. Hmm. Mm, really cool. If you care to give us any details, that would be cool too, Emmett. Well, it's actually we who are changing. You see. Hmm. So short silver? You should short silver. What have you been taking silver colloidal enemas? Oh, short silver. Wait, I was confused. Oh, it's an old wound. Okay. Terraforming. Okay. Yeah, it's probably not as old as they say. Probably not as far back as they say. I don't think so. Emmett, it's happening. It is shifting. Feels like it's shifting to me. I told you. We hit some kind of boundary. I can feel it. Keep holding the vision. Wow, very profound. And that ends our regular, that ends our group right there. Unless somebody new comes in. Oh, my family legacy came in. Okay, you're next. Okay, a card for you. And B. Freeman and Dolly. Wow, we thought we were done. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello. A, B. Guess what? My family legacy is before you, though. Came running in here. Okay, family legacy. Here you go. Legacy. Called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You're being called to do something. You're being called to step it up. You're being called to step up and do something. And you have the gifts and the training to do it. So says the cards, the highest and best guides are speaking, remember. So time for you to step up and do something. Very interesting. And what is your cube? See what kind of cube you have. I'm really liking the cubes. Ah, well, we have gotten that one before. It's something that'll make you happy. Happy face. It's actually something you're being called to step up and do. That's actually a good thing. You're going to be happy about it. Okay? So don't worry. It's actually something good. You'll like it. Yeah. Okay. And oh, there's Chloe. I figured she'd probably show up. Mm-hmm. Chloe. Okay. B. Freeman. This one's for you. B. Freeman, this is your card. Highest and best advice for be free. Man. Be free, man. Okay. Okay. I'm glad that this is the deck that showed up to you, so I'm kind of enjoying it. Yeah. Surrender to the sweetness. Cool. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, and make love to life. Baby. Baby. Look at that. Wow. Looks like Venus brought you something. Goddess on a mountain top, burning like a silver flame. The summit of beauty and love. And Venus was her name. And Venus is about pleasure, joy, and love, making love. Ooh, gee. It looks like you got some good things coming. Venus is doing something, probably something in your chart. Oh. Oh, what have you been up to? That's a bassinet. That's a baby basket. Whoa, that's fertility. With Venus? Dude, what you been up to? Or shall I say who? If it if there's no way it could be a baby, then it's maybe a project or something that's like a baby. But dude, if if you're doing anything along those lines, we got Venus and we've got fertility. So and a baby. An empty bassinet waiting for a baby. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we got to hear that story too. I want to hear that story. What happened here? Okay, hope she's good looking. Okay. Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. Yeah, let's get Chloe down. Dolly. Why did you dilly dally, Dolly? You got here late. Yeah. Oh, dee dee. Dee dee dee. Oh, dee dee. She keeps calling me a hoe. She keep calling me a hoe. That bitch keep calling me a hoe. Ah! How do you know? I swear I never charged. It was strictly for, for cheap thrills and booze. Anyway, okay. Dolly, this is for you, the highest and best. New Earth again. And I really mixed that good. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Wow. Here we go. New Earth. Keep holding the vision. A reminder, it really is happening. No, no cap. Phantasmagoric. Just try to stay out of fights. Okay. Hi, Dean Cowboy. Yeah, Cowboy is around somewhere. Darn hose. I'm sober and I can't remember. Well, I'll drink some. Phantasmagoric. Oh, I used to show the whole fights. Those were the days. You're sober too? What's going on here? Yeah, we're already there. Yeah, we're in it. We're in the middle of it right now. We're not quite in the middle. We're just in the door. Oh, you had some sugar. Howdy, howdy, howdy. A lot of gifts. People call you lucky. Okay, Edie. You guys are silly. Okay, Dolly, a new earth. So, what is your story, Cube? Whoa, it's a Viking ship. Viking ship. Maybe that's part of your background. Maybe that's, uh, frankly, going on a sea voyage, maybe discovering something new, or maybe you're going out on a raiding spree. But that's a Viking boat right there, looks like to me. Yep, looks like it might be a dragon ship. I don't know. What is that? You guys tell me. Is that a Viking or something else? But it's traveling by water. Might be something else. I don't know. Kind of looks like a Viking boat, though. Viking ship. Sailing on into a new land. Well, it's happened before. Well, there you go, Dolly. You're on your way. Here, it's happening. Okay, Chloe. She's a count and countess. Yeah, Chloe the count and countess. She's the count and countess, the shamanic G, but we know her just as Chloe. When she gets counting 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we haven't quite got the song yet. And when she's counting 2, 3, 4, ain't nothing gonna be the same no more. Ooh. And when she's counting 7, 8, 9, maybe she'll turn my water to wine. And when, but you better watch out if she gets to 10, because if you're not nice, we may never see you again. You better be a friend. Anyway, rape and pillage. There you go, Dolly. We're working on Chloe's song. She's the counting countess. Okay. First days of sobriety. I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I want to shoot, ooh, 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 the whole day down. But I don't care. I don't mind Mondays at all. I don't mind Mondays. I don't mind moon days. I don't mind moon days. First days of sobriety. Well, okay. So, raping and pillaging. There she goes. Cool. Hmm. Dolly's off to rape and pillage. There you go. Everybody needs a hobby. Yeah, what about the plundering? I myself am, one of those who I believe in some plunder. Oh, you have to limit yourself to weekends. I know. Well, it won't be forever. Phantasmagoric. I keep thinking, no, this is real old timey. Okay. Keep thinking paragoric. Something you took for an upset stomach. Nasty. Paregoric. Phantasmagoric. Just phantasmagoric. Phantasmagoria. It's kind of gory. Kind of gory. Hmm. Very pleasant. Okay. Okay. Chloe, the counting countess. The countess. Countessa Chloe. Yeah, good memory or something. Okay, Chloe. This is for you, Chloe. Okay. Okay. Perspective. Perspective. Okay. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. There you go. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay. In 3D. Zoom out. Zoom in. Zoom out. Whee! Are you getting dizzy yet? I'm whirling the world. That's the world. Here, I'll whirl it. Okay. World. None of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. Wow, that's different. Do I want the regular? I'll give you the orange. A house, a home, a house or home. Something to do with a house or home. Hmm. Well, perspective truly, this is a game we're playing. Pisses me off that it has to be, I mean, for a little while now, it's been a sucky game. For actually a while now, it's been kind of a sucky game. But, yeah. Like I've told you to expand yourself. And when you do that, you actually start to see all of the stuff on this level shrink, in importance. When you start feeling the truth of your limitless self, you get a different perspective. So I think that's what it's saying. And it has something to do with your house or home. Home is a little different from a house, but we'll see. Um, mm, huh, interesting. Yeah, you should have kept some of the fortunes. Wilma, we already did your reading. Wow, I totally Have no idea what you're talking about, Wilma. Anybody got a clue what Wilma's talking about? I don't know. Maybe I'm out too far to understand that one. Um, hmm. Hi, silly Billy. Sure, why not? Let us do that. Silly Billy. Whoa, silly Billy. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. Bum, 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 bum. I guess that was Woolly Bully. That's okay. Silly Billy. Can I call you Silly for short? Yeah, well, if people don't like silly, you're out of luck. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, are you any relation to big old Justin? To big old Justin, to big old Justin. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, you're the hoarder. Okay, Emmett. Now we know. Yeah, are you friends with Chilly Willy, Silly Billy? Hmm. Okay. Are you just a hillbilly, Silly Billy? It's okay. We've had him here before. There's some of my some people on my mom's side that were hillbilly, hillybillies. If you are, can you tell by the accent that I know some about hillbillies? Every now and then that accent creeps up on me. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. So you got star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Huh. Very interesting card, silly. Hmm. Hidden secrets, eh? We know how to make you talk, but we don't know how to make you tick. Look a little deeper, huh? Hmm. Niloy. And you can call me silly. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. And your question is whether Jacinta will truly appreciate my birthday gift to her. It will be an artwork portrait of her family. Well, star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. Interesting. Of her family. I think so. I think probably yes. No, and it's okay if you're kind of silly, then you're among friends. Don't worry. Now, what on the heck is this? Oh, wow. Okay, so it's been a very interesting night. And this is just putting it right off the charts. I lost the dice down there. Hang on. And your dice is, it looks like, I think that's either a friar or a monk or a kind of looks like that, like a monk. Or a friar, or Friar Tuck. We always knew that about Robin Hood's friends, right? The guys in tights. Tuck is very important. But yeah, Friar Tuck or a monk. Running a monk. No, it's a monk. Okay. Weird. Star ancestors. You didn't tell me when you first showed up it was yes, no reading. So this isn't really great for yes, no type question, but it is talking about star ancestry, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. And I guess based on what you're thinking about in your mind, I would say probably yes. It's a positive card, but it is. Hmm. So you let me know about the yes no thing just a little bit late. But hmm, give me a moment. I'll give you another card. You're the new guy. You're the new guy, Niloy. You don't know how things go here yet. But welcome to my channel. So we will now check in a deck that gives a pretty clear yes no. This is the Learning Tarot, and it gives yes no answers. So this is for Niloy. Whoa. Well, the answer, according to this deck, is no. She must be really picky. Maybe that's what it means by look a little deeper. Is she the kind of person that's very hard to please? Because that kind of gift would make someone like me very happy. That's very thoughtful. She must be rather hard to please. But it's saying not quite. Hmm. Wow. Sorry. What it says. I don't know why that wouldn't please somebody. I mean, you took some time on it and everything. I mean, you might want to rethink her. I mean, if she's going to be that picky, you might want to rethink her. Okay. I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. In which case, the monk may refer to your immediate future. Sorry. Um, hey, we have had very positive readings all night. I don't know what happened here. Like the bottom fell out. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, so I'm taking one for myself now. Boy, I'm glad he subscribed before I gave him that card. That's kind of horrible. Sorry. Now I feel kind of bad. Jump in! Andromeda energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Just jump in. And what is that? It's a portal. And that is my intention. Yes. I'm going to do a meditation and I am going to jump. I'm going to make a jump. Looks like an eyeball there. Like an eye. See what I get. Wow. Mercury, messenger, wings on shoes. And I was just hearing about somebody talking about how they get around there. They just jump. They just jump from place to place. They don't have to like take long walks or drive a car or fly in a plane. They just jump places. And they're there. I can take a walk if they want to. That's pretty cool. Flying. And that's one thing they told me is that, yeah, while I'm still alive in this body, at some point I will be able to fly. I guess I'll need that cape. Jump in. Yeah, adventure. I'm down for it, man. Okay, now, are you ready? We've got a game, and this is going to be for the Goddess Guide Me reading. Okay? The Goddess Guide Me Goddess Guide Me reading. Are you guys ready? Because if you're not, because I'm going to ask you a question, and whoever gets it first, whoever gets the correct response in first. So I'll give you a few minutes. Bum, 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 bum. And of course, it's trivia. And it's stuff you probably would have picked up from this channel. Okay? And the first one is Cowboy is a black and white kitty. How many spots does he have on his back? You know what? I think I'm going to make this one first story cube reading. Full reading on nine dice. And we'll give you a story cube reading. Cowboy's back. How many spots? And I'll give you extra points if you tell me what shape they are. Yes. Emmett got it. Okay, Emmett's going to get a free dice reading. Don't worry, there'll be other chances. Okay. So he has 2 spots on his back. Now, Lewis, we will give you your card and your dice. Hang on. If anybody else comes in, please let me know. Okay, this is for Lewis. Highest and best advice from the Starseed deck. And it is Lewis. Whale and Orca elders, share your song, The Frequency of Sound, diving deep. And I would say spend some time in the water, sing in the shower, put on some frequency videos that you can find right on YouTube, and sing your own kind of music and make your own special song and all that sort of thing. But the Whale and Orca elders want you to pay attention, okay? And they're from Sirius. So just to let you know, yes, I'm serious about that. Now, the cube. What is his story cube saying? Okay, and his story cube is flashlight. Okay, so it will shed some light in the dark, something you've been in the dark about. If you look into the whale and orca elders and meditate on that, it will shed some light on something you've had questions about. Okay? And also, music will be helpful to you uh, to bring in the answers. The answers might even come in the way of music. So there you go, Lewis. Okay, so now you don't just have bears, you also have orcas and whales showing up. Okay, Ashley. Hang on, Ashley. Is my connection with PG a soulmate connection? Okay. That's not that deck, that's this deck. Okay. Yes, no questions or this deck. What is the highest and best advice? She's just asking yes, no. So what is it, yes or no? Yes. Yes. It looks like yes, a soulmate connection. We usually do travel with soulmates. Hi, Ashley. Don't forget to subscribe and so on. And like and share and all that. The orcas and whales, yeah. Cool. So there you go. That was all you wanted out of that, but we're still going to give you a dice to go with that. Okay, Ashley. The dice for you. Story cube for Ashley. Uh, can somebody help me with what that is? Anybody know what the heck this is supposed to be? It almost looks like maybe it's a credit card, but it might be something else. It looks like a credit card, maybe an ID. ID? ID about what? Maybe it's an ID. And maybe it goes with the question. Interesting. Looks like a credit card or ID. Maybe you ID'd him, identified. ID, identify. Hi, Kiki. I'm stumped. And once again, there it is. Totally stumped. Except that maybe you ID'd him. Yeah, he has a soulmate connection. Kiki. Hi, Kiki. And here is your starseed card. Portal to hell? Where? Not around here. We had a hellmouth around here. We closed that. A double mission. Wow. Kiki. Double mission, Lightworker Starseed. Serve the world by being you. There you go. Kiki. Serve the world by being you. And I guess you kind of serve yourself too. Let's get her dice. Story cube. What is this thing? Looks like some kind of a dragon or something. I'd kind of say it's probably a dragon, maybe. Double mission. So, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you, by being yourself. Just by being yourself, you are serving the world. Lightworker Starseed, and maybe dragon. Maybe you have an interest in dragons. Dragon. I don't see them as necessarily negative. It depends on what dragon means to you, though. Yeah, I think dragons are special too. You're going to run some errands? Okay. Sure. And you've got a whole, Emmett, you've got a whole story cube reading coming. But, you know, if you have to go, you have to go. We'll just do it another time. Okay. So we'll give somebody else a chance at a story cube reading. Oh gosh, the dog ate my homework and now he ate your favorite dragon card deck. That's just sad. Instead of the homework, he ate the dragon deck. I guess he was hungry, but oh, you're welcome. Transistor. Is that like a tranny who becomes a nun? Transistor? Never mind. Um, he's a little shredder machine, huh? Hmm. Yeah, see, I don't have a negative view necessarily of dragons. Some of them may be not so good, but really, I think we have some dragon protectors and some wise old and beneficent dragons somehow. So, at some point, they must have been friends of ours, allies, long time ago. Maybe not as long as they try to make us think, though. Huh. Okay, you ready? Here's the trivia question. I have said this on more than one show. Okay, I have told you. I brought it up. And this is for a dice reading. I'm going to say yes, there has been a lot of pictures of this. If you look, and you can cheat just by looking on my channel. Okay. Cowboy's most prominent spot on his back. He's got something on his forehead, something on his tail, you know, something on his butt, and 2 spots on his side. Emmett got that right. What shape is his most prominent spot? It's not hard. There you go, Lewis. Got it. On his butt is an owl. That's why I call him a wise ass cat. But his most prominent one is actually the heart. He's got a heart on his back. So he's got a heart on his back. Okay, so Lewis wins it. Lewis, so you get a full dice reading. And would you prefer regular or Fantasia story cubes for your reading, your 9-cube reading? Mark, you're correct, however, a little late. Chairman Meow, that's right. So, orange or pink? Orange are the regular cubes and pink's the Fantasia. So Mark had it right, but just he was a little late. That's okay. We'll give you another chance. You know what I'm going to do maybe next time? I'm going to do Goddess Guide Me because I'm getting tired and it's just, but we will be giving away free Goddess Guide Me readings. Okay, maybe just not tonight, though. Both. I'm sorry, I have to pick one because it's 9 dice in both of them, and that's a really long ass reading. So I'm going to have to limit it to orange or pink. Which one? These are regular story cubes. These are Fantasia story cubes. Orange. Okay. And this is the first time I've offered this. So we'll see how it goes. You get to be a guinea piggy. So here. This one I think goes here. There. 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 Wow. Okay. First one is a dice. How interesting. You just won the story dice contest, okay? So you're going through kind of a lucky period. Good for you. Has something to do with timing. There's a clock. I would say it's your time. You might want to buy a lottery ticket or something, okay? Because the timing is right. But there may be more to that time than I'm thinking right offhand. Fish. Okay. Fish is a watery thing. And a fish. And it kind of looks a bit like it could be a bed of fish. It's a bed of fish than not having a fish at all, I guess. But it is a fish and it is striped. So it has something to do with water and the fish. So fish can have to do with swimming in emotion. That's usually something emotional. Watery could be Pisces. There could be a Pisces involved in the situation in your life right now. And there is a key. Let my love open the door. It's a key to something. How interesting. So a key shows up. Interesting. 111 1111. Let me just show you all of these. There's a bee. Wow. Interesting. Here's a flashlight. Here is, it looks like probably a cell phone. Really old cell phone. A lock, which is interesting because you have a key. And the pyramids, something ancient, an ancient mystery, and also energy device. Wow. So you have a lock, but you also have a key to the lock. So there is something that's going to be unlocking for you. There may be a Pisces involved. It is your time, Lewis. You are going through a kind of a lucky time. You will be shining light on something that you were in the dark about. The bee can be a worker bee. can also be talking about gathering sweetness, can also be talking about um, being very busy, being busier than usual. The cell phone is communication. And so you're going to get some communication. It looks like you're going to get some communication that unlocks something. Um, and the pyramid is ancient knowledge. Hmm, very interesting. Yes, you're going there. There's something you're going to get through your phone. It's going to shine light on ancient mysteries, and it's going to be the key to some kind of a mystery. And maybe it has to do with something in time. And the dice is usually lucky. You're rolling the dice, and yeah, one. Hmm, interesting. Yeah, and 1, 3, and 5 is on the dice. That's 9. So if that means anything to you, very interesting, Lewis. You're going to have to tell us about what that is when it happens. Hi, Dark Meadow. Let me get you a card and a cube. And this is for Dark Meta. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Wow, that's intriguing. Dark Meta, that's pretty cool. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. So, reawakening old gifts that you had way back. You had some gifts. They're going to be surfacing again, just like Atlantis. There's your card. Okay. And along with that card, Lost Lands, we've also got a mirror, I think. Yeah. Looks like a mirror. And a mirror. You're going to see yourself in a new light. You're going to look at yourself differently. You might even be doing some mirror work. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. And you've done this before. There is, of course, a technique where you look in the mirror and you see your past lives or your other lives. Maybe you're considering doing something like this or have done it. There you go. Intuitive energy. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, there you go. What the heck, huh? Or what the hell? Okay, and intuitive energy. Okay, energy. Wow. Starseeds Oracle is pretty cool. Yeah, I love this deck. It's a great deck. So, highest and best advice for energy. Welcome, energy. Hope you subscribe and like. Here's your reading. And welcome. I have a feeling you'll be at home here. You got the love. Hadrian Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Looks like many of us, you came in with a codependent family, and you have learned the ways of codependence. And as with all of us, you must set nice, solid boundaries. And it is saying that that is definitely something that is pertinent right now with you. I don't know what Hadarian is. I'm not familiar with Hadarians. Maybe you are. No book came with this deck, but I do certainly understand codependency and boundaries. There are people who love you. You don't have to be in codependent relationships, and you can set healthy boundaries. So set healthy boundaries is what it's saying. And further, your story cube. A flower. Bum, 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 bum. It's a flower. Maybe a daisy even. Fresh as a daisy. Or maybe it's a sunflower. I'm not sure. But it's a flower. And something flowering. Something um, looks like a pretty happy flower. Something flowering in your life. And I think it's a happy thing. I think it's a, you have to, you need to protect that flower. And only you know what that is. Something is flowering and you need to protect it. You're already been read. That was your reading. This is your reading. Well, if we don't take it seriously, can we take it Arcturianly? Maybe Orionly? I take everything silly seriously. Okay, that's too deep for me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't know what Hadarian is, but codependency and boundaries, I know. Heck, I've had to deal with that all my life. There you go. You got the love and you also got the flower. So, just like this flower is something you have to nurture. I would say nurture yourself and healthy boundaries. There you go, energy. That's right. Everything's imaginary. Everything's imaginary. None of it's real. You know what I think it is? Be free, man. But that's just a guess. I just said that was your reading in intuitive. That was your reading. That was for you. Did that annoy somebody? Cool. Anyway, um, yep. Just been saying for the last few minutes that that is your reading. So everything I just said there. Freeman. Wow. Okay, sweetie. Mm, um, yeah, because I've been saying this is your reading. This is your reading. This is your reading. And then you ask me, can I have a reading? It's this is your reading. But there is a delay between what I say and what you guys hear, and then when I hear back from you. So I do understand that dynamic there. Save the bees. Not that long. I just did it. Just as you were asking. I had just finished it already. So if you go back and chat before the show ends, if you go back and chat and rewatch, like the last few minutes, it's right there. So just as you're asking me, I already had finished it. That's just a few minutes ago. I need honey too. I want to make some mead. I want to make some mead. I love mead. I haven't had mead in years. A man could ply me with mead probably fairly easily. Probably. The hornets are scared of your flies. What? Do hornets count as bees? I don't think so. Oh, here he is, Mr. Handsome. As you can see, his spots, you can't see it right now. Actually, it's a trick question because his spots change depending on his position. As you see right now, he's quotation cat. But anyway, this turns into a heart. Or this one does. And actually, it's a trick question. They both, in different positions, turn into hearts. So when I first noticed that, I thought I was losing it. Sometimes in some positions, this one turns into a heart, and sometimes this one turns into a heart. How you explain that to me? I have a magical kitty cat. That really stumped me for a while. It's like, I swear it was the other one. No, wait. And they're different shapes most of the time. But then he'll settle in just a certain way, and all of a sudden, one of them will be a heart shape. And I've put pictures of that. I I put pictures up and they are not retouched pictures. You go tell me what's going on there. So I don't know if this will turn into a heart. It might turn into something else. Nope, it's not turning into a heart right now, but it has before. And I'm just petting him, and all of a sudden I look over and it's a heart. Like, what the? I got pictures. Did the birds come out of the hat yet? You don't see any bird shit on me, though, do you? No, that is so funny. That is somebody in our Congress right now. Tim Burchett. Oh, Tim Burchett. That's a heck of a name. But it's actually Burchett. It sounds, when they say it fast, like bird shit. And I was thinking of the wizard. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay. Next trivia question. I gave you the answer to this last night, but I will also give you a chance to cheat and, and search it if you want. But since 2000, and I think it's 1 or 2, what is the official scientific cause of crop circles? And I will wait and look at Chad. Hey, Indie Groove, and read Indie Groove's card. Hang on to Indie Groove. Just every time I put away the cards, somebody new comes in. I think I'm done, and somebody new comes in. Okay. Andy Groove, and your card for tonight. Are you ready? The first one to come up with the right answer, and it is online, you can search it. The actual scientific cause of crop circles. And this is a scientist went out and took measurements and everything of a crop circle. Okay. I'm going to give you a little time. I'm going to read these cards while you either look it up or try to guess. First person who gets it right gets the reading. If none of you get it right, I'm done for the night. Yeah. Indie Groove. That's my guess. Indie Groove, baby. Uptight, out of sight, and into groove. I'm sorry, but it does kind of sound like a tampon. But anyway, yeah, it should have been a tampon commercial, right? Oh, yeah. It's a tasteless joke from when I was a kid. Indie Groove. Groovy. Totally groovy. Totally groovy. Totally. Man, highest and best for Indie Groove. A new Earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Woo! Andy, New Earth. Ooh. That is the third time that's come up tonight for people in here. Okay, intuitive energy. I will look into that. Matter of fact, I think I have been on your channel before. I think I might be subscribed. I'm not sure. I might be already. Thank you. Okay, we're trying something new tonight. We're trying cubes, story cubes, just to see how we go here. I have another channel too, energy, but I got to get back to it. I have another channel where I'm doing readings too. I haven't messed with it in a while though, because some of my apparatus to do the readings, I have to get a new piece for something. So anyway, tech problems, but I'll be back at it. You're in the groove to go with a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. We've got a bow and a quiver of arrows. Interesting. That could be a nod to the sign of Sagittarius. That could also say target practice. That could also say hunting. That could also say, but I think I'm getting Sagittarius. Something to do with this Sagittarius system. Interesting. Sagittarius is a fire sign and it's considered lucky. Okay. And it has been over 2 hours. So now I am done with the readings, with the personal readings for tonight, because I only do them the first 2 hours and we've been on for 3. So I'm done with that for tonight. Has anybody figured it out yet? Oh, oh dear. Wow, Dolly. It's kind of scary. Cupid's arrow. Yeah, it could be. Cool. Cool. So, yes, and now I'm kind of tired. And I, and you never found the answer to that question. I will not leave you in suspenders and suspense. I will tell you. But I'll tell you on Wednesday. No, I'll tell you. I just said it last night. If anybody was here last night, I told you to pay attention. Okay, it's a guy from the Netherlands, biologist called Hasselhoff. No, is it a physicist? Scientist named Hasselhoff. I guess it's a very common name over there. And he decided he was done with the bullshit. He went to the spot, and we have videotape of these little balls that are hovering over a crop, and the circle appears, the crop circle appears, the artwork appears. But the scientists were saying, that's not real. It's doctored footage. Okay. So he went and he looked into it. And the area of effect is congruent. The way he took the measurements, somehow he took these measurements, very exacting measurements. And this is a peer-reviewed paper that he turned in. Yes, been peer-reviewed in Planum Planarum magazine. That indeed, crop circles are caused by balls of light. And they're not saying where they're from or how they happen, but they are having to admit, and it's peer-reviewed. His research is peer-reviewed. And that means they have to accept it. So the farmer with boards theories is out. Those are fake crop circles. Now, I'm going to give you another chance about crop circles. First one who comes up with the right answer. What is the difference between hoax crop circles and real ones? How can you tell the difference? And there is a way to tell which ones are hoaxed and which ones are not. There is a way. Very, very obvious way, easy way. Okay. Well, they didn't say UFOs, but they did say balls of light, so. Because apparently, it's from electromagnetic radiation. That gives you another clue. How you tell a real from a fake one? Okay, what is the difference between a real crop circle and a fake one, a hoax? How do you know the difference? How do you know you're looking at a real crop circle as opposed to a fake crop circle? Well, you're seeing some interesting answers. Well, I asked for the official scientific explanation, which may be different than the actual one. How do you know a real crop circle from a hoax? And there is a very simple way. I just gave you a clue. Really? Then you should know this. Yeah, I know about Leak Project, yeah. There you go. Michelle got it. Bent instead of broken, basically. That's probably as close as we're going to come, Michelle. But real crop circles are bent at the plant nodes. They have exploded nodes that bend them, but the plant is still alive. With fake hoax crop circles, the stalks are broken. And there you go. Very simple. And the other more technical difference is these stalks are exploded from electromagnetic radiation, which is what Dr. Hasselhoff was measuring. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. Michelle gets a dice reading. The Fantasia or the regular one, Story Cubes. Which one do you want? I'm thinking Fantasia for you. I'm thinking Fantasia. So, Michelle Cannon Free, are you ready? This is your dice reading. It's what you won. So pay attention. You might want to pay attention. Yeah, we're on one big corpse. Well, we're on several big corpses. We're on a lot of big corpses. Yeah, everything, everywhere you look is a corpse. Yep, that's a fact. I believe it. Kind of obvious. Once they show it to you, you can't unsee that. And it calls into question every other doggone thing we've been told, doesn't it? Okay, here you go, Michelle Cannon Free. This is your free reading with the story cubes. Whoa, this looks like a pretty interesting one. What the heck? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Wow. Michelle, what you been up to, girl? What the heck? Okay. I hope I can read these. It's so confusing, but okay. A jester hat. Maybe you'll make more than I do out of these. A person chained to a wall. So, somebody chained to a wall. A lyre, musical instrument from old times. Medusa, a gorgon. I expect that's supposed to be a fairy. It's a little stick person with wings. Okay. This, I think, is supposed to be Zeus because he's holding a thunderbolt, or he's holding a lightning bolt. Okay. A cat, kitty cat. A mace, which is a medieval weapon. And a cage. How bizarre. It's a bird cage. Somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight, there's someone thinking of me and loving me tonight. You had to cage some spiders. Oh. Okay, so this is a weird one. The Joker or Jester hat. And that can mean a lot of things. Can mean a comedian, can mean something funny or fun. Could also mean the fool. Could also mean the jokers. You know, it's what you roll. Roll it up in, honey. Could be but the Joker hat. Okay. The person chained to a wall. The prisoner. The person chained to a wall. Interesting, because a person chained to a wall is not free. And so it's a feeling of being a prisoner. The liar can mean more than one thing, of course. A liar is a liar, somebody who doesn't tell the truth. But it's also an ancient instrument. And lyres were used anciently. So it is either has something to do with music, or maybe there is actually somebody who is a liar involved. Okay, now the Gorgon, who had a head full of snakes and turned people to stone. Wow, that came out of left field. You got cryptids. You got cryptids. You got cryptids. The Gorgon who turned people to stone. Wow. And that's back in the times when the lyre was used, stories about the Gorgon. And then we have the little creature that I think is supposed to be a fairy. So we have two cryptids here, three, if you count Zeus, who's one of those Anunnaki gods. Either way you want to say it. The Anunnaki or Anunnaki gods. You got Zeus. Hey, Zeus. Wow, this is all back in Greek times. I mean, is this a past life that I'm seeing? Is this some kind of past life thing that has followed you to this day? The next thing after Zeus is a cat. And after the cat is a mace in a cage. Wow. I think you got some interesting past life stuff resurfacing. The mace is, of course, a medieval war club. The bird cage. It's empty. It doesn't have a bird in it. So it may say the empty cage. Maybe it means getting out of the cage. It looks like past life stuff coming up because we have all these so-called mythical things coming up. And from ancient days. Wow. Maybe I'll figure this out better later. Like I said, I haven't done many of these. This is only the second one I've ever done for anybody. But this is a wild one, man. This is wild. Yeah, and I'm getting that this is some kind of past life thing playing into current life. And the way you find out more about that is, or you find out what it's about, you're going to have to meditate on this because this is something that's impacting your life now. Because the cats are another, they're like from Lyra, but more recently Sirius B. So the cat people are in on this. But you just got a bunch of cryptids here. Wow. Mason Cage. Well, you may have to kind of fight your way out, but eventually I think the cage is going to be empty and you're going to be free of whatever it is that is affecting you from your past life, from your past lives. I think this was one past life in particular. And how interesting. Maybe you were the jester at that time, or somebody telling stories. Hmm. You're going to have to meditate on this one because it's just totally a wild story. Okay, because you got Greek gods and all kinds of mythos coming in here. Okay, I'm tired. Maybe I'd do better if I wasn't tired, but I am tired now. I got to wrap it up. So, did you guys think that was fun? You have this new element, the dice. You guys like the story cubes? The diamond pattern. Where? Turn to stone. That's pretty much what your reading was about, Lewis. That's pretty much what your reading was about. So now you've been told by two people. So, did you like the way we did it tonight with the story cubes? And if so, I'll do more of that. And we'll have them on again. We'll use them again. We'll probably use them again just to spice things up. And I think the Starseed deck is a great deck. I really love the Starseed deck. And we will go on to the Goddess Guide Me another day. Yep, Lyrans are said to be cat people, exactly. Yep. Well, it goes along with what I told you, Lewis, just tonight. So there you go. Get busy. You got new gifts coming up. You got new gifts surfacing. I think I've seen the diamond pattern before, not recently, but a long time ago. Yep, I have very heavy connections with the Lyrans, of course. That's where many humans started out. Many of us humans started out on in Lyra, in the Lyra system. Cats, dogs, us, all from the Lyra system. And yes, most of us were in the Orion Wars. Hmm. It's funny though, cats and dogs can live together quite nicely, and they do on Sirius B, on a little planets going around Sirius B. There's some cute little planets going around Sirius B where dogs and cats get along just fine, and they did in my house too. Once they know their family, they treat each other like brothers. And there's no problem. They treat each other like family. Once cats and dogs know their family, they treat each other like family. Sometimes they have sibling rivalries just like family, but in the end, they look after each other because they're family. Okay. Although I'm sure the cat and the dog both think the other one is really weird in the family. In the end, thus, I had no idea what the fuck is happening here. Hey, Dollface Steve, how you doing? Okay, I will open it right back up for you. I was just about to go off. You're so lucky. Just about to close her down. I'm on earlier now. I'm coming on more towards 8 o'clock because I have to get up these days. I just need a more daytime schedule for stuff that's coming up. So I'm on earlier now. I hope everybody's hearing that. I'm going to be on earlier now, usually probably around 8 or 9 instead of 10, so that I can get some sleep. Okay. And Dollface Steve, let me give you a reading. And 25. You've been here before, so we'll give you. Okay, and we are using the Lyra, the Starseed deck, Starseed Oracle. This is your reading. The Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, and Rare Gifts. Okay, like so many of us, this is a card to tell you that you need to really be kind to your inner child, your golden child, and nurture that inner child with a lot of tenderness, and you will receive some rare gifts. You will find that you have some rare gifts. That child can bring you some wonderful gifts. So nurture the golden child within you. And your story cube is, ooh, communication. Something important comes to you on your phone. It's a really old phone, but it's a phone. So something important coming to you via the phone. And that could be a phone call. That could be something that you see on your phone, online. But it's something important coming to you about the inner child, about nurturing your inner child on the phone. And it could be that you just, something pops up on your feed. I would say that I know there are videos that are meant for helping you address the inner child. Meditation, solfeggio frequencies, right frequencies, and that sort of thing. And those are easily accessible on your phone. Or it may be that you're on some sort of seminar where you call in. But right now, your inner child is important. Okay. Okay. Sure. A story cube is not a yes or no thing, but I'll tell you what the story cube says. Emmett. Okay, so you guys are liking the story cubes. Cool. Cool. That's telling me you're liking the story cubes. Because nobody's answering me. Drama! Drama and theater. It's not a yes no answer, but you make of it what you want to make of it. Theater masks. Is it saying it's all a theater? It's all a play? It's all a mask? You tell me. You're the one that asked for a cube. Drama. Hmm. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Well, I'm glad. Yeah. That's what I'm here for, is to make some kind of sense of it all for y'all. Okay. I love you. Don't forget that you are divine. For now, watch your boundaries because we got all kinds of crazy shit flying around, trying to have its last hurrah before things close out on the day after, okay, on the 1st. So, get yourself together and don't worry about don't worry about it. Have a nice celebration, whatever, however you celebrate it. But the end of the year, and I would say anything you need to get rid of out of your aura, get rid of it. It's the year's end. It's time to do that. Give it the eat. I don't have any. I'm on StreamYard. I don't get that. I don't get the choice. 350 repent. Okay. I don't know. An altar. Cool. Get yourselves together, smudge your place, give yourself it's a nice time to give yourself a good smudge, your place a good smudge. Good time. Sweep it out with a broom. You know how to do the broom ritual, right? Brooms. You sweep it out with a broom. Okay. So it's good time to do smudging. Okay. And however you celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful All Hallows Eve. And I will see you on All Saints' Day. And isn't it interesting? All Hallows Eve, and then the next day is the Hallowed Day. So here we go. I'll see you Wednesday. I am so tired right now. I'm really about to go to sleep right on the air. So, yeah, time for me to say night night. And it's been wonderful being with you. You are my family, and I love you. And I will be here helping us win and get the out of the matrix. But we're already out. Remember that. We're already by the time we get to 5, and I'm going to call it frequency 5, just so the people don't mistake it. Because there's all this bit about what D means. Okay, yeet that. And just call it frequency 5. And we're already in frequency 5 right at the beginning of it. We're already there. If you've decided you're going there, you're going there. You're there. Okay? Okay. And you can do, and Wednesday, I'll be talking about things that you can do to get yourself there a little faster. Okay? Because I'm going and I'm not waiting. Okay? I'm going. So I'm not waiting forever. But that doesn't mean that I won't see you, because I will probably be around in the same version, in some version where you are. But for some people, like I said, for some people, I'll be dead. Like for some people, I already am. I'll be gone. So if somehow I'm gone, you know where I went. And of course, if somebody says suicide, you know it's murder. Because I'm not going to suicide, nothing like that. But I am going to do a ceremony to get myself uh, more firmly rooted in 5D, or whatever you want to call it. Frequency 5. We're going to call it 5. Okay. Because I believe that that is where the door out is. It's still in the matrix, but I believe the way that they talk about 5D, that somewhere in 5D is where the door is, the door out. Okay. And Wednesday, I'll probably be talking about why I think that. Okay. So it really behooves you, if you want to get out of here, to get yourself to frequency 5. And um, all kinds of ways to do that, to help that along. But I know I'm already there, so I'm already there. So in some way, shape, or form, I'm going to be there. And so I'll be there to greet you too, because I'm already there, even though I'm still here right now. Okay. And if that wasn't confusing enough, come back Wednesday. We'll confuse you some more. Okay. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful All Hallows Eve. And I will see you Wednesday. Hopefully, everything cooperating. And probably more closer to 8 o'clock than to 10. Okay. Truth is where you find it. Hope you're always finding some on my show. And um, let the ones that you love know it because some of them are leaving. Okay. See you. Thank you. And I'm going to catch up on my dreams. Whatever it is they want me to know in the etheric realm, that's probably where I'm going. Okay. Stay. See ya.